I said, empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless, like water.
It's 420 somewhere!
Yeah. God damn, it feels good to be a gangster.
Dude, yes, it does, bro.
Wait a minute.
What?
I'm not a gangster.
You're
Hang
a
on.
wankster.
We got to revise that. God, it feels good to be a podcast host.
Hey.
And be up in the studio with my boy T.
Yes, sir.
TD.
Yes, sir. And it's another episode of It's 420 Somewhere.
It's 420 somewhere.
Yes, indeed. You got your homie T Dizzly Dog over here.
And I'm Nick Talbot.
Yes.
That's with 2 T's, if you were wondering.
2 toys.
You can look me up on Facebook. No,
Oh
don't
my
do that.
gosh.
I will deny the fuck out of your face or your request. It's not a personal thing. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Oh, we didn't really talk about how we were gonna address this.
Yeah.
Prior to the podcast, but Angelica is moving into a different role as far as our podcast is concerned.
Mm-hmm.
She is still very much with us. She's actually in the studio with us today. But we've decided we want to rock without a producer for a little while and see how we're feeling with just the two of us fucking around on here. You know what I'm saying?
Take it old school. Kick it old school. Back in the Dizzly days when we first started, yo, and it was just us two farting and shitting in this podcast room and smelling farts and just doing shit.
Taking our pants off.
Yeah. Doodly shit. Doodly shit.
We just needed help in some different areas, and it made a lot more sense for everybody involved for her to be taking over our social media and photography role. And probably a few other things. We haven't really established exactly what all she's going to be doing for us, but she's still very much here. Know that there is no hard feelings with anybody here. Obviously, you're going to notice she's not on the microphone, so that's going to be a little weird. But we just, as a group, decided that that was probably the best route to go from here on.
Yep.
And that's what it is. So if you don't like it, take this free podcast and hit that unsubscribe button. You fucks, because you pay nothing. No, we just wanted to let you know what was going on.
Yep.
Didn't want to leave you in the dark on all that shit. But yeah, we're back. It's Monday, dude.
Yeah, back in it, dude.
And I am fired the fuck up.
Me too, bro.
I was so glad to listen to some music before we got started on this podcast. We got the record player all set up.
Yes, we're going to start throwing those Vine skis up. We're going to try to do a different vinyl each week. I don't really know. We haven't decided how we're going to do like the sound and all that stuff, or we're going to pick like 30 seconds or
themes or how we're going to. We haven't figured out the copyright stuff as far as playing music on the podcast goes to start it off. So that's probably what we're going to do as far as that stuff goes. But this week, this Monday, we've chosen Foreigner. Got some great classic bangers. Throwback, bro. This is back to the 80s. Let's see. I can't remember when this was pressed.
Please say some of those songs, because we and Nick were talking about it. And we were like, dude, I don't remember any of these people. But then like we'd listen to the vinyls, and then we'd like, oh, we remember that song. I remember that song.
You're like, oh, I know this one.
It's like you get those member berries.
Yeah, exactly.
Remember when Foreigner played that one song when you were on that road trip with your mom?
I want to know what love is. That's on this album. I want to know what love is.
Want you to show me.
That gives me the member berries of like prom dances in high school.
Oh my
and shit.
gosh.
They would always play that
Nick,
song.
the fuck? How old?
I want to feel what love is. I think it was just my school. They had a hearkening for the old times for some reason. I think it's because every single one of my teachers was born in 1940.
These vinyls definitely remind me how old I am. Sometimes I'm like, shit, I wasn't even around that time, but damn, I remember listening to this like 15 years ago.
Yeah, for real. There's a couple in here. Stranger in My Own House. That's another one. There was a couple on here. You have to hear them. As I'm looking at them, I don't even remember. But definitely, I want to know what love is, for sure. But go check out this album. It's Agent Provocateur. Yep. I actually listened to the whole thing a few times. It's really good.
So those things you got to kind of hear, you know, to get to who it is. It's kind of like CeeLo Green.
Well, I'm sure old heads are like, yeah, dumbass. People were listening to that 36 years ago. Well, that's the point of this. We're 27. We're digging back in the vaults. We're going back and listening to some shit that, hey, I might not ordinarily listen to this, but I'm going to buy it at a vinyl shop because
Yeah.
Someone told me to.
And at the end of the day, it brings back great memories for you. You loved listening to it. And for our younger listeners, maybe 20 or something that maybe have not listened to them, it's like great introduction.
And you'll understand why everybody says, oh, this music sounds like shit.
Oh, Nick.
Because it sounds like everything else that was made 30 years ago already, but they pretended people forgot. Anyway, yeah, this is that's our album for today, Agent Provocateur by Foreigner.
Hell yeah, dude. Bro, man, tell me.
That was a good segue into what I want to get into right now, bro.
I know, I was about to say, you had a big story you wanted to tell us. Bro, but I wanted to say I really like this stool, dude. I've now got a footstool, and I could move, and I could bang,
dude, yeah.
and the table doesn't move.
We got a couple different footstools now, so we're not fucking up and like playing footsie during the podcast. And you can't see it, but we feel good.
And I like the jolt. I like the bang. I was doing that out there, saying that to Angelica earlier today. I just like fucking saying it. It's funny, dude.
I want to bang the drum, bro.
Bang, bow.
Oh, fuck. Anyway, fucking A. It was a weird weekend, dude. It was very eventful. Got a cat. That was cool.
Yeah.
Girlfriend adopted this little cute white. He's a year and a half old. I don't know what they call him. It's like something flame, like white flame or something like that. It was a really cool breed name. But he's a cute little shit. He's got deep blue eyes. Cute little fucker. So cuddly. So that was a real high point. But Friday, we were hanging out at the apartment, her and I, and sitting in the smoke room. And I got up for a second to go make us some root beer floats because we were stoned as shit. And why not eat some root beer floats? You know what I mean?
Oh, dude, of course.
That's my stoner snack of choice.
Dude, we were gonna have some the other day too, and you literally mentioned it after we got done having that sushi. I really was contemplating it, dude.
We just didn't have enough time. We had all the supplies for root beer floats, and it just didn't happen that night.
I don't really think we should mix sushi and root beer floats, dude.
Something about raw fish and root beer and dairy. It just sounds a little rancid, you know what I mean?
It doesn't sound like it mixed well, bro. You get that bubble gut, those gas farts.
Oh, I can tell you from having a root beer float after you guys left that it was not great.
Oh.
That sleeping situation was rough for one person and one person only. My poor girlfriend and their two tiny little nostrils.
Oh, yeah, dude. Old fucking boo-boo pants over here.
Oh, God, dude. She was probably just like, what the fuck did I sign up for? This stinky bastard. No, so we were hanging out on Friday.
Yeah.
And I got up for a second to go make some root beer floats. And I just heard this loud bang. It was like,
what?
You know?
The
like
fuck?
that 3 bang, the bang, bang, bang.
bang.
And it kind of sounded like it was on the wall. So I was like, that's kind of weird. What the fuck was that? Well, I go in, and she had knocked on the wall because this lady next door was being really loud. And she was being really loud when I was in there by myself, and I noticed it. And it was like 10:30, and she was playing music at full volume.
Oh.
And in there singing to it and shit. And that's all fine and dandy outside of quiet hours. You know what I mean? Or inside of... Yeah, like, outside of quiet hours.
I'd say like a 12 p.m. to like an 8 p.m. ratio.
I think they actually do like typically 9 a.m., 8 a.m., 9 a.m. to about 9 p.m., 10 p.m., somewhere in there. It kind of depends place to place, but if it's a more family-oriented place like this apartment is, they do it pretty early. I think it's at like 8:30, 9 o'clock.
That's that old people's ratio.
Yeah. Well, this is an old woman next door.
What?
Bro, she started freaking the fuck out. She goes,
what?
This bitch gonna knock on my motherfucking wall. This ain't your wall, bitch. You don't even live here. You don't pay rent here. And we're both sitting in here. I would say listening to her. We were sitting with our
on
ear.
the other side of the wall.
No, we were sitting with our ear pressed up against the sheetrock so we could hear every word she was saying. You know what I mean?
She didn't even think anybody could hear her. She was just going off, dude.
And I was sitting there. I'm like, she's going to come over here and knock on the door.
I'm waiting.
You mark my fucking words. She's going to come over here.
Hey.
Sure enough, I just hear, bang, bang, bang on the door. And she's screaming at the door and shit. I'm like, hey, do not entertain this woman. She's in the wrong here. She fucked up. She knows that. That's why she's freaking out. Let her freak out. Because she's making it our point right now. She is making our point. She's freaking the fuck out. Let her freak out.
Yeah.
So she goes back to her apartment and she starts playing her music at full volume. And then at one point, the music stops and you can hear her phone disconnect from the fucking Bluetooth speaker. So her phone died, right? Her phone died. So
mumbling.
Rather than just like letting it go, she starts singing at full volume, dude.
Oh my gosh, dude.
I will spread my wings and fly like an eagle.
Dude, I just imagine.
We were sitting there howling, laughing at this woman and like,
hyenas
trying to be quiet. So it was just like this.
Dude, I was imagining her just like singing to her wall. She's like just
she was
arms
on the
out
other side.
like
That's exactly. She was Naruto singing at us at the fuck.
Oh man, bro. Like she was pissed at the wall, bro.
Well, and at a certain point, she started arguing with her man who was over there at the time.
Oh no, this nigga.
Now he's caught in between all this shit, like I am. He and I are both on the same level where I'm like, maybe not knock on the door, or on the wall, I mean. But also, I didn't realize that they had an understanding. They had talked before, and she said, sometimes I get a little loud. If I get a little loud, just let me know. And she was like, oh, no, it's fine. I've knocked on the wall a couple of times if it gets too loud, and that'll work. So they had talked about it, and it was fine. There was an understanding there that when it gets too loud, I'm just going to knock on the wall. It saves us both some time. You know what I mean. I'm not being rude. It's just a little too loud right now.
Yeah.
It was 10:30. That was an acceptable time to do that. It did escalate the situation, I will say that. But she wasn't in the wrong. She was being assertive. She's like, hey, this is our understanding. Knock, knock, knock. And then this lady just snapped. And her poor boyfriend, he's like, hey, just calm down. She has a kid over there. She's probably sleeping, which he was right. She was in bed. She was trying to sleep. And meanwhile, she's got this woman playing music at full volume next door. And the walls that she sleeps on, that shares a wall with this woman.
Dude, her man's is like, these motherfuckers. God damn it.
He's like,
it's like, it was a long day already.
And you could tell they were already dealing with some shit, you know? They started fighting about it. She's like, you do this every time. You do this every time.
Oh, look what you did.
I'm like, oh no.
I'm sorry,
this
brother.
Poor man.
I'm sorry,
and at a certain point, he's like, if you go over there, you're going to get us evicted. You're going to get evicted.
I mean, it is just being rash. Damn, dude. Oh, man. Shout out to that guy, dude. He's a trooper, bro. When your girl is crazy and you got to deal with it.
And she's a grown-ass woman, dude. I've seen her before. She's in her 60s.
Oh, gosh, damn, dude.
Like, she's old enough to not be doing this shit.
I mean, like...
And she was saying some shit about, I've seen them not parking in the parking lot. They don't even live here. I'm like, there's a reason she's not parking in the parking lot. It's because she doesn't have her tags renewed because the DMV's all fucked because COVID. And so she can't get her parking permit right now. But she lives and pays rent there and pays for that parking pass, but can't use it right now.
Yeah.
It's just it's a clusterfuck.
Dude.
She lives there. She pays rent there. You've talked to this person before.
Yeah, dude. People just get so selfish, dude.
Bro, it made me want to go over there for a second. And then I realized this woman was spinning out of control. And then I started laughing. I was like, yes. Yes.
You're just egging it on, bro. Just adding to it. That's crazy though, man. Because
I was dying laughing, T. When I tell you I almost peed my pants, we were holding each other. You know when you're like, just like you have to hold on to someone so you don't fall over.
Dude, oh, that's funny. So that's how I be with Angelica though, dude. I'm like that lady's man's. I'll be like, hey baby, like turn this down a little bit. I can't they're gonna be pissed. They might have kids. There might be something.
There's rules at the apartment, and like sometimes you forget, and sometimes you're just like, fuck it. That doesn't really work when somebody has a problem with it.
Yeah.
If somebody has a problem with it, they're allowed to speak up and be like, hey, this is the rules at the apartment. Please stop doing this.
Exactly.
It's really not that much to ask.
Dude.
Meanwhile, she's singing at the wall. Dude.
I was curious.
Picturing this woman. She did it for 5 minutes until her phone turned back on, and then she went back to music.
She went back to the melody of the music. She's like, okay, maybe I'm being a little loud. All right, I'll sing to my music.
I just spit.
Oh my God.
Across the room.
Dude. It's funny though. Dude, I'm just learning this new apartment thing, bro, because I just now got my apartment. So like I walk past my spot, and like the spot I live at, no hate, no segregation. It's just it's a lot of Hispanic people.
Yeah.
And dude,
kind of like my neighborhood right now.
Yeah, just like, you know, like your neighborhood.
There's little pockets in Denver where you're like, damn, there's a lot of brown folks around here.
Exactly,
and it's
dude.
not like damn, there's a lot of brown folks around here. Don't get that twisted. It's just like you notice it. You're like, God damn.
Dude, I do not I love to listen to my music, dude, and I love to listen to it loud, bro. And like moving to my own spot, having people above me, I've never had that shit.
Yeah.
So I'm all over here like, damn, how loud can I be listening to my music, dude? I fucking am passing my damn neighbor's spot, bro.
Oh no.
I hear the just on the lonely
Hey,
dude, just and I'm just like,
again.
hey, jam to that shit, dog.
Yes.
And I'm like, wait, if that person has it, then maybe I can have mine that loud.
T, you can bump that dirty, dirty trap Southern music. They don't give a fuck.
Oh yeah, dude. And I'm over here like I'm like I want to start making music again, dude. I get my studio set back up because I don't live in a house like where I have my nephew and I gotta kind of keep it down.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, how loud? Maybe the person above me got kids. The person below me has kids. I'm over here,
dude. When it's not quiet time,
oh, bro.
I'm sorry.
Homie.
That's all you have to
Nick,
say.
no.
As long as you're not being like super disrespectful. Like music is music.
Yeah, it's music. No,
If it was like a bunch of hateful shit, which I know you don't listen to, or like a bunch of real aggressive rap,
dude.
you know,
well,
if you start, can't even. If you started playing Tekashi at full volume, I think people might have a problem with it.
Gonna run on me,
Bro.
But
It'd be
dude,
fucking crazy,
bro. But no, that's what I was feeling, dude. I'm like, okay, music's music, dude. I fucking I plug in my microphone, got my headphones, dude. I make the nastiest beat today, bro.
Yeah.
I start spitting some bars at the top of my lungs, dog.
Yeah.
But it's about 7 o'clock, bro. So I was hoping, be gonna
Wait,
be mad
this
at
was
it.
today,
bro.
7 a.m.
7 p.m. Oh, no. Oh, my bad. I'd say like about like 4. My high ass.
4 p.m.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Okay, so what?
Dude.
Anybody say anything?
No, dude. Nobody said anything.
Nobody said
I
shit?
didn't hear any brooms, but I had some headphones on, so I don't know.
You'll have to keep one open next time.
Dude.
Nah, fuck them, dude. How loud are you playing this shit? And if you're like yelling beats at the top of your lungs, fuck them.
Hey, dude,
People fight.
it's my spot, dude.
That's what happens.
Yeah.
You're allowed to do that.
Good. Okay,
You-
I just
see,
want
you're
to make
within-
sure.
You're within your rights there. You're a respectful dude. You know when you will
Yeah.
know when you're not doing something right.
Good. I gotta make sure I'm not doing what that lady's doing, bro, and just
Dude, she did it at 10:30 at night. I was getting ready for
You're
bed.
right, you're right.
You know what I mean? I'm a grown man.
Dude, I'm just gonna tell one of my most embarrassing stories. I'm just gonna say it, bro. This is really embarrassing for me, dude.
Oh, T, what'd you do?
Bro, we talked about it tonight. Like, speaking of having apartments, dude, just moving in, dude. Like, I don't want to smoke weed in my spot, dog. I don't want it to smell like ganja. I might at some point, but just not yet. I'm trying to ease into it.
Okay.
Can't just have it smelling like full dank.
That's how I was in here until we started recording. I feel you.
Yeah, dude. You're kind of like, okay, new spot. I don't want to. So I'm like, all right, I got a balcony. I could go smoke on the balcony. It's not that big of a deal.
See, now that I would kind of like.
Yeah.
I would like the ritual of going out to the balcony if it's not freezing cold, which it is right now. So there's that problem.
Mm-hmm. And
But you could get like a little space heater or some shit.
dude, believe it or not, bro,
goddamn.
I like because at my new spot when me and my brother moved into the spot they got now, and we were like, all right, we're gonna stop smoking because our old house smelled like a fucking dispensary when you walked up to it.
Yeah,
So-
people are always in there smoking. It's a problem.
Yeah, it's a problem. So basically, like, I'd go out and smoke, and honestly became like a reliever. I'd go stare, listen to some jams, just be in my own little mojo spot. So I kind of liked it.
I go back and forth on it. Sometimes I like the convenience of being inside and just doing it when I want to.
When you
Other
want to.
times, it's nice to like completely extract yourself from whatever you're doing and just go like sit and smoke for a minute.
Yes.
For me, it's kind of like a weird meditative thing, and I think
Exactly.
it sort of is that subconsciously.
You
for
get
a
to
lot of
clear your
people,
head.
too.
It's like, and you associate smoking with relaxing. So it's like you go to relax. You
Exactly.
like dipping your feet in some water.
and you're literally breathing. And a lot of times you're like, for me, I'm like stretching my body out and thinking about like, how am I feeling today? And like getting my ankles all rolled out and shit. I'm like, all right, we're ready to go. Let's get this shit going.
Dude, and that's exactly what it is, dude. And so I'm going out to do this thing, man. Do my little smoke meditation session. It's weird because it's like being a cat. You kind of got to get adjusted to the new spot. You know, you got to feel it out. Be like, okay, this is where I'm gonna stand. This is how I'm gonna do it, and all this stuff. And you got to get adjusted to your new environment. So I'm going out. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna start shutting the door because I don't want the weed to get in there, bro. Dude, I have a bar on my fucking.
Oh,
dude, I've got a bar.
No.
I've got a bar on.
Okay, so on your sliding glass door, you're talking about the little locking mechanism.
Yes, dude.
That all it takes is a little tiny wiggle and it moves one way or the other.
Oh,
You're talking about that?
Yeah.
Oh,
and
Tiano.
T's not used to having that, man.
Oh, T.
I'm used to having my house. You just walk, I got my roommates, you got people there, dude. And I'm just like, yeah, T's doing, dude. I'm just in a whole different zone because I'm about to go to work and there's a lot of other things I got to do, dude. So I'm thinking I got, I got to say this. I had time before I was going to work. I'm not going to work high. But, dude, I'm going out there and fucking, I shut this door, dude. And, like, I don't realize it because I'm jamming, bro, doing my thing.
You're in the zone.
I'm in the zone, dude. And then, all right, it's time to start, kind of relaxing and start, this 30 minutes before work. And I go to fucking pull this door, dog. And I just... And I'm like, wait, hold. Oh, okay, this should be going a little bit more. I'm putting enough force into this. I've been working out. You just do the look over and you just see all this, the fucking bar, dude. It's just
down.
Just a
and
down
you're
and
just
chase.
like, no.
Oh my God, bro. Just panic mode.
What asshole built this door? What asshole decided this was who said this was a good idea?
And need I mind you, I'm on the second floor, dude.
Oh, dude, no. So it's not even like.
So Nick, I'm running through my options here. I'm looking around. I'm like, okay, T, don't panic. You've got these things. You've got your lighter. You've got your phone. There's an ashtray there. Wait, T, where's your keys?
Oh,
where's your keys, man?
No.
Where's your keys? Look at the door. I look at the door. I'm like, okay, if the lock, I've done this a couple times, it's up. Fuck. No. So. Because in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, bro, it's not that high up. If I got my keys in my pocket, I can jump down off of here.
Okay. I don't think you jump. You could work your body weight down to where you can hang down and then drop.
Just drop.
Really,
that's what I do.
It's basically like dropping from a 10-foot hoop.
Yeah, dude. It really wasn't that high, but it's still a little bit high.
Something you have to consider. You're like, can I jump that far?
Let me say this. It's a height where you don't jump in the air like you're jumping off into some water.
You don't cannonball into that jump.
You kind of ease into it. Yeah, stupid. You gotta okay. Ooh, we're good. Okay. Like you're climbing a cliff.
You gotta drop
cliff
and roll.
face.
You gotta drop and roll.
Yeah. Have some caution when you're doing this.
Dude,
Don't
snap your legs in half. Oh my God.
Your fucking roommate comes under or not the roommate, your neighbor, my neighbor comes under the balcony, you're just like, the fuck? What the hell happened here? Are you coming? Call the ambulance.
Just kill me. I broke my arms and both my legs. I don't feel good.
Dude, so yeah, I'm over here thinking okay, what do I just jump because I don't have the keys, and I'm like I wouldn't have no problem, bro. I would have done it. I would have just shimmied off and just unlocked my door, but I don't have my fucking keys, dude. So I'm just still on this balcony, bro. Like this door's locked. I have to be to work in about 30 minutes to 45 minutes, and I don't fucking know what I'm gonna do. So I call the office people. And I'm just panicked. I'm like, hey, I'm on my back. I don't even know how to explain it because I'm just like, I don't want them to know I'm smoking.
Yeah.
And so I'm like,
I mean, it's fine. They'd probably be happy. They'd be like,
yeah. So I'm like,
see, that's just it, T. This is where your wires are getting crossed. You're giving them too much respect.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
You should respect the people that you rent from, but they would be very happy to know that you're smoking outside.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, good for the fact that I walk through this apartment complex and I smell Mary Jane. We've done it multiple times. A lot of people smoke there.
And I know they don't really. Most apartments actually don't really care about
they don't
weed.
crack down on it. They know too bad.
As far as cigarette smoke goes, they will fucking. Dude, I saw him kick people out. The cops had to be called because they were smoking cigarettes on my floor.
Oh my gosh, dude.
And we could smell it when we came in some days, and it's like I even smoke, and I was like, I fucking hate that.
Dude, see, and that's so. All right, so
Anyway,
I call him and I approach this call with caution, dude. I'm like, all right. I ain't gonna like just full blown say, I was trying to have a little small baby J out here. So basically, I call him like. I was on my balcony and I was hitting my vape pen. I didn't want to hit it inside, and I'm just locked on my balcony.
Wait, so you're cool with telling him you were hitting a vape pen? I was like,
shut up, guys.
I'm so confused.
I was panicking, guys. I didn't know what to say.
I bet she was confused. I bet she's like, why?
Dude,
why'd
like,
you go outside to hit a vape pen?
Homie, she's on. Because we talked about it when I walked in. Like, I work at a dispensary, and she goes like, "Oh, well, I mean, if you need to smoke, just do it in your car. I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but that's your private property." She tried to like ease into it, but we've talked about it. So this is the same girl, and she's just on the.
It's a whole ass thing.
Yeah,
dude.
It's a whole ass thing. She's on the phone, just like I could hear in her voice. She's like, "Oh, okay, let me call you back." And yeah, we're gonna figure it out. And then she freaking calls me back. She's like, "Okay, a maintenance man's on the way."
Oh God.
Yeah,
he could be days.
Dude, no. She goes like, he'll be there in about 10 to 15 minutes.
That means 40.
It's literally in my mind. That's what I literally thought. I'm like, I don't have that time. I gotta go. This is like I gotta be to work.
40 to 45.
Yeah,
that's what that means. You add 30 minutes when it comes to maintenance, man.
Exactly, dude.
I'm on the way. He's gonna stop at the gas station and get a bunch of scratch-off lottery tickets and a Red Bull.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm trapped on this balcony trying to figure out what.
Like, I'll get there. He'll be all right.
Dude, in my mind, I'm thinking in myself, dude, just like, this guy's gonna walk in here, just look over and lose his shit. Be like, what the fuck is this kid? His kid is trapped. What?
You know, it'd be even better if he came in and he teased you. He's like, I'm in here. This is where you want to be, but you can't get here, can you?
And he just goes into my fridge, grabs a drink,
makes a sandwich,
starts making himself at home
a full 4-course meal. He's just like, hey, thanks for the meal, man.
One sec. I'll be there in one sec. But
yeah, I just gotta brown this baked Alaska real nice in the oven. Fucking, dude.
But no, so dude, this is all these thoughts going through my fucking head, dude, while I'm sitting here panicking on my balcony. Dude, the greatest thing is that this jiggity riggedy ass little like bar that does the thing, dude, it fell to an angle. What would this be? I'm sorry, I'm high and this might be fucked up, but it fell at about a 40 degree, like a 40-degree angle, so it's a little
40
down.
40 degrees
dude.
would be up, so that would be more like
a 70 degree,
130 degrees.
Yeah, 130. Yeah. Sorry, I'm high, but
I think I'm high.
Yeah, but it's a little down.
I'm too high to make this decision.
But basically, it was able to be moved. So I'm sitting here, dude. And I'm thinking, at first I was panicking, but now I'm just pulling the door out of desperation.
You're jimmying it.
Dude, I'm giving
it the Jimmy of all
Dude, just
Jimmys.
giving it the Jimmy of all Jimmys, dude. And all of a sudden the pull, and it just drops. And bro, I literally collapse in my crib, just like, yes, I'm in.
Hey, I got a question for you. Did you call the maintenance man and let him know you got in?
Now, Nick, that's my next thing. I try to call this office, bro, twice. 3 times, 4 times, I think. I forgot how many, because I called a lot. And every time it's like, sorry, we could not get to the thing. We have to leave a message. Bro, I leave to go to work, bro. And I swear to you, bro, like, this is about like a 30-minute drive, like 20-minute drive, dude. It's a while of a drive, bro. This has been at least about like a good 30, 45 minutes. And I'm halfway to work, bro. And then I get this call from the office girl. She's like, Teano, hey, are you okay? I'm like, yeah. Like, I tried to call you. He's like, yeah, he can. He's like, yeah, I tried to call you twice. She's like, oh, like, I didn't get the call. And dude, I fucking swear, bro, I hate it because their shit does this automatic service, bro.
Yeah, then you gotta like get directed to the right area.
Yes.
And sometimes you don't know what number to hit.
Homie,
and then they get mad at you and you're like, hey, bro, this shit's confusing.
I've talked to 10 different people that didn't know how their answering service works.
Dude, that's how it worked with adopting that cat the other day. We were running 5 minutes late and I was trying to let him know. I was calling him ahead of time, like, hey, we're running 5 minutes late. Is that cool or do we need to go somewhere else? And she was like, the person on the other line was like, I don't really know who to like talk. I'm like, do you work there or do you not work there? This is the directory that I just called.
Homie,
I said, I have an appointment at X location. I gave him the location, and I told him the time, and I told him the name it was under. Every piece of information that they asked of me, I gave to them.
Dude,
she was like, I don't know. You'll have to call this other number. I call the other number, and it's an answering machine. I'm like, I fucking give up.
So you feel my pain, dude, because I've talked to like 10 different people. I think I'm going crazy because none of them know that they have a directory.
Yeah,
nobody knows. Nobody knows. I'm like, dude, what are we doing
I've been at jobs like that where you're answering the phone and you don't know where the call's coming from, but you're like, you've got to me somehow. Dude, I don't know.
Bro, so I'm on my way to work, bro, like, and I'm talking to her, and I'm confused. She's confused. Everyone's confused.
But you made it.
Oh, Hey, I made it.
You made it. You got to the podcast. You survived. You didn't have to jump 20 feet, cannonball style.
Bro, yes.
Hey, what's on the bottom of that? Can I ask? Is it rocks, like gravel?
No, dude, it was some grass, dude. So I think I'd be all right.
I think you could be. There's got a little cushion.
Yeah.
If you go ass first, you could really just like boop.
I bust a pelvic bone, but I'd be all right, dude. I'd make it.
I heard it's super painful.
I got a pretty bubbly butt, dude, from what I've heard.
You do have a bubbly butt.
Dude, I've been working it out.
You got some fucking cheeks on you, if you don't mind me saying.
Thank you, man.
And
I appreciate that.
I don't want to touch them or like eat them yams, as Jure would say. But I do have to tell you, this critter's got a shitter on him.
Dude, hey man, I'm telling you, lots of working out, lots of leg days, and lots of squats.
Lots of fucking too. I heard pounding that poon can really build those butt muscles. I've been trying to work them out, dude. I've been fucking like a jackrabbit.
Dude, that's why I, made that bang, bang, bang comment earlier, dude. Because I mean, that's literally like Angelica made the Key and she was like, that sounds like that Key and Peele skit, and I think of it because I'm just like, every time I think of intercourse and sex in like just a funny way, and just like maybe you were hammering it real good, and you just did a great job, and it's just like bang, bang, bang.
Yeah, just banging it home, dude, like a fucking hammer and nail.
Like I'm imagining the old school Flintstones Bam Bam.
Yeah, with a big mallet. That's very euphemistic. Euphemistic. Yeah. That joint's got me lit already.
Dude, this joint, it was fucking fire, dude. Expertly rolled.
All right, before we get too deep down the rabbit hole.
Yeah.
I think I had one more thing before we got into current events, but I already forgot. What were we just talking about? Fucking stoned.
A lot of things, dude. We were talking about the apartments.
Like 30 seconds
that old
ago.
lady.
30 seconds ago.
Something about bang banging.
Oh yeah, fucking. I remember now. Yeah. That's all it took, dude.
Pretty much
bang banging. Seriously, that's all it took. I remember now.
That's a funny thing.
Bang bang bang.
It was bang banging.
No, dude, when's the last time you got a hand job to completion?
Oh my gosh, bro, dude. We were. It's not a hand job that it was for me that got me to completion. It was a blow job, and honestly, it not even a blow job. I can't even be brought to completion, dude. From those things, I have to be hitting it.
Really?
Yeah, believe it or not, dude. I know, no bullshit. Like
you gotta fuck to get that nut,
dude. I have to. I can't. I've never from a hand job, and I've never in my whole life, multiple girls. It will never do it for me.
I'll tell you this right now. I have never come from a hand job in my entire life. Until the other night.
Dude, and I'm sure it's that moment where you gotta, like, it's a great moment, but you judge yourself, be like, oh my God, was it me? Was that hand?
I
you gotta question.
I apologize. I was like, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I meant everywhere. You gotta be like,
dude,
what?
I was so embarrassed.
You're going
and
through.
Like, it felt so
this
good.
This doesn't happen often.
I was so happy.
That doesn't happen.
It was first thing in the morning.
Dude.
She like woke me up like that. She was like, good morning, big guy. And I was like, wow. Dude, this is fucking awesome. Did I just wake up in a dream? And immediately it was just like, oh, this is gonna happen. And it's never happened before. And I was like, what? Oh, hey. And she didn't stop. And I was like, okay, this is what we're doing.
Dude.
And it happened. And it was fine. Everything was fine. But I found myself in that moment. I was like, I am so sorry.
Bro, and that's everybody. Sometimes you let out some bodily fluids that haven't happened before and you just don't know. I mean, it
caught me off guard, dude. It was like if somebody walked in on you taking a shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude, you're literally...
Instantly, I didn't really know how to react.
You're sitting there, you're like, I'm sorry, don't look at, I'm sorry it smells bad, I'm sorry that it's all over.
I felt guilty.
Yeah, you did something wrong. You felt like you did something, it was your fault.
Yeah, like she caught like a dog taking a shit on a rug.
But in the end of the day, it was her fault for
you did this to me. And then it becomes this whole thing where I'm mad at her. Meanwhile, she was just trying to do a nice thing for me. Fuck.
Oh, man.
I'm so fucked up. This is why I need therapy, too.
I mean, dude, no, I was going to say at the end of the day, this is just adult conversations, bro. And this is adult shit. And we need to talk about this because
we do.
Fuck, bro. Because, I mean, I'm going to say back in the day, bro, I was banging with this one girl and I made her squirt everywhere. And she just started apologizing to me profusely, dude.
Oh, honey, don't apologize.
I was like, wait, why are you... What are you apologizing for? There was nothing wrong here.
You're letting me know I'm doing a good job.
Yeah.
Usually it's tougher to tell.
Yep. Dude, yeah. And it's
not necessarily, but it's like,
yeah.
I know I did a good job.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, exactly, G. And it's like...
I feel like how girls must feel when they make us come.
And that's how that girl, felt for you, dude, when she made you from the hand job, bro. Because that's your first time. But for, the person, it's just like, you feel like ashamed because it's everywhere. You just...
Yeah.
you made a mess.
Like, I feel bad talking about it on the podcast.
You're right.
Hey, it is what it is,
dude,
dog.
I love talking about it because nobody talks about it. Hey, it's have sex.
Ultimately, I was so happy.
And you'd enjoyed it.
It was a great way to start the morning,
yes.
dude. That was better than breakfast.
Yes. I want people to realize that you have sex and you'd enjoyed it. Yeah. Talk about it.
Yeah, you fuck.
Your friend fucks too, and they enjoyed it.
You guys all come.
Everybody comes.
They make that weird face.
Everybody's got boobies. Everybody. Well, no. Some people have boobies. Some people have dicks and vaginas.
Everyone has nipples. I think we can pretty much safely say that most people have nipples. I don't even know anymore, dude.
I don't know, Nick.
Let's just get into some weed before we get even more confused about the world.
Yeah, you're right.
Let's get to the one thing that makes sense.
We're getting there, Nick, but we're not there yet. So that's where we're gonna leave it.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. God, my nipples hurt.
Oh my gosh, dude.
I was thinking about not having nipples and it made them hurt.
Dude, tell me why. I'm just going to talk about this on the podcast and I don't give a fuck just to leave before we do this weed presentation, the current events.
All right.
I need to put lotion on my nipples, dude.
Really?
Like, I've never had to do that. And just recently
Your nipples do look dry.
Dude, they started dry. I don't know what it is.
They also look slightly swollen. Are you going back through puberty again?
Dude, I don't know, Nick. My voice has been cracking a little bit, dude. At 24, Are
you gonna go back down to here?
I've been drinking a lot of protein and doing a lot of workouts. A lot of testosterone running. I don't know what's going on, dude.
That could be it.
Yeah.
It could be inflated testosterone. That could also be like some sort of steroid in one of the... Nah, it wouldn't be in your nipple.
Well, Nick, I don't know, dude.
It'd be your boobie.
I didn't think I was ever going to get a chest hair, but I got my first chest hair the other day, too.
You got lots of nipple hairs like I do, dude.
Dude, I'm getting nipple hairs, too.
We have the same chest hair pattern. I have no hair except for my happy trail and around my nipples.
Oh, dude,
I've got little tiny hairs on my chest. Oh, dude, you've got little stragglers, too. Look at this.
We're getting them, dude.
I got one right here.
Hey, I got mine 5 years before you.
They're easier to see on me because I'm milky white. No, I started getting these a few years ago. They just haven't really grown anymore, which concerns me, and it should also concern you.
I know, Nick.
We're hairless men.
When I always make that joke, it's gonna put chest on your hair. What really does put chest or hair on your chest or chest on your something, man?
Yeah, it's gonna put hair on your chest.
Dude,
I've tried all of it: horseradish, whiskey, fucking rubbing alcohol. I've tried everything, dude.
God damn, dude.
Hey, they said it'll put hair on your chest. Just try it,
dude. You gotta try something. I tried it. You gave it a shot, dude.
That shit don't fucking work. I'll tell you right now,
dude.
I got 3 little stragglers on my chest that are like, help me.
All right, dude. Before we turn to prepubescent 13-year-olds, let's go ahead and jump.
I just learned something really cool. I'm not the only one that has a ring of hair around their nipple.
Oh yeah, dude. With both of us, dude.
Nipple gang, bro.
Nipple gang, bro.
Nipple gang. Let's go.
Started lotioning my nipples. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We're sorry.
We should make nipple gang t-shirts that has giant hairy nipple on it.
Oh my nipple.
You think that would sell? I think that'd be a real hot seller.
I was gonna say Nip Gang to shorten it, but that would be disrespectful to Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna say Nipple Gang.
Nipple gang.
Nipple Gang.
Yeah, it's a different kind of nip gang.
It's a different type.
We're talking about them areolas.
You're stupid, bro.
All right, let's get to this weed, shall we?
Oh, dude, I've been wanting to show you something stupid cool, bro.
Oh, we got a couple today. Then
Dumb
it sounds
cool,
like.
bro. You didn't even realize this was gonna be a thing, bro. So,
oh shit.
at my dispensary, we get samples of new things. You know, we gotta test the product, new shit. It's cool. It's probably the best part about working at dispensaries. Shout out to people that work at dispensaries that know.
You got a little something exclusive from exclusive?
Oh yeah, dog. A little something super exclusive, dog, that I honestly have never seen at any other dispensary, and I didn't think that they would ever release.
Okay, though.
Let me give some context to it. There's a company called Summit. This company called Summit makes live resins, and their live resins are fucking fire gas.
Oh shit.
Now, they have a lot of great fire strains, dude, and a lot of great names to the strains, a lot of good stuff, and you know that their shit just tastes good, dude. They now brought out their flower to our dispensary, dog.
No fucking way, bro. Oh, excuse me. It comes in a mason jar.
Dog, me and Angelica, we looked at it. We were just like, the fuck? We were just blown away at just the fact that it came in like a box. You don't ever get like an eighth. Like there's prepackaged eighth, like many people that smoke here in Colorado. Oh, dude, jar, nitrogen seal. You can reuse. You can reuse the jar.
It also just cracked. Have you opened this yet?
Dude, the first time I bent my nail back, it was so fucking closed, airtight. We had to use like a fucking knife to open it because it was nitrogen sealed. Many people, I was going to say, Nick, many people, there's only 14er in Colorado that we know of that's really nitrogen sealed that I've seen. I believe you can get 710, and that one is nitrogen sealed, I believe. I haven't gotten it recently, but that's the only other company. There's the two best companies next to this now.
Suck my dick, dude. This weed is unreal. That's making my mouth water. It smells so
Homie,
good.
I fucking literally went to go smoke it. I was like, I had put it off. I was like, dude, okay, it's Summit's weed. That's a sample. It probably is. It's all right. Dude, I fucking was like, I want to go smoke this, you know, I don't want to dip into my shit. I'm going to go smoke this joint of the Summit, dude. I went and smoked this J, dude. Oh my gosh, bro. It's that I talk with people at the dispensary all the time. It's that moment. We've had this conversation when you got to look at the joint and question it. You're just like,
is that weed?
How far am I into this? And am I seriously that high? And I still have that much left?
What'd you put in there?
And right here, you're like, was it the way I rolled it? Was it the weed? What did I do right this time that made this so great?
What did I do right or wrong?
What went wrong?
Because I don't know if I can move if I smoke this whole joint.
Yeah, the thing that comes last is, do I smoke more? Or do I just save more for later? Because and you're just like, if I smoke anymore, I'm gonna be too high. And you don't say that to yourself too much. You're just like, okay, you know what? I wanna conserve some weed. I'm gonna save it. And it's just like that joint you're happy as hell about because you got to smoke it twice.
God,
you're like, I just saved weed and I got super fucking high. Dude.
Bro.
Shout out to all the people that thank me for that. You know I got your homie. I ain't never gonna sell you no motherfucking boo-boo. Shout out to all the customers be coming to our spot. I love you. Thank you for giving me the shout outs lately. I appreciate that. You know, I just really want to do you good.
Yeah. And exclusive is the shit. Go check them out.
Yeah.
Well, dude, I brought a pretty good nug today, but bro, I feel like we should maybe just stick with the snowball for today.
Do the snowball today.
We'll bring this shit back.
Yeah, dude, because
at a later date.
I have been so excited.
This is some good stuff,
dude.
Snowball,
dude. It's not even doing it justice, Nick. Like you have to smoke this. Like Summit just blow me away, bro. And I've smoked 14er, and it's hard, bro. I'm now at a point where I have to compare. 14er was always my favorite. I probably would smoke 710, and that might be next. But Summit, dude, is now on that level.
This shit is just. It smells sort of like
just pine, just like good, like freshness, dude. It's like you smell like, and dude, the taste. That is where it's at. Dude, people talk about me in a dispensary all the time. They ask me, what does the taste like, bro? The taste of this is just like green. It's like you literally ate, I don't even know, dude, like just a sweet, like, I don't know,
Sweet pine
dressing.
tree.
Yeah, like a sweet, like
Yeah.
you're literally eating a salad, but it's got a sweet dressing on it and it's just delicious. And you're just like, bro, takes you to a different land. Dude, oh man, I gotta stop. My mouth is watering just looking at it, dude. It's like when you want to just take a bite of the nug, you're just like, can I eat that? Is it edible? No, you have to roll it up. Wait, dude, look at it. It's just, dude, it's so frosty. It's got the orange, it's light. It glimmers in the light. It shines a little bit, dude.
It's exactly like a snowball.
Dude,
That's a perfect name for it.
Yeah,
It's like a hard packed little snowball.
just dense, keefed out, fucking just ball of. All right, man.
Creamy, delicious goodness.
Let me fucking do the honors, dude. Let me
Oh,
do the damn
please.
honors, bro.
I got a joint rolled up too, like a little half joint.
Bro, keep that shit.
We want to wait.
We
on that
won't
one?
need it.
We'll use it next time.
Yeah, we won't need it, dude. I'm about to get you too high. You're about to be
Fucking
too
A.
hie, dude.
Well, before we get completely wrecked, we should probably get into some current events. Huh?
Yeah, you're right, dude.
All right, bro. Well, let's do it to it then.
Let's get it, bro. Let's get it, dude.
It's time now for current events.
A shamananaya, I want to buy a Honda.
Oh my gosh, dude. What the fuck is with you? We did that earlier with our mic chicks. Why do you want to buy a Honda, man? What is
They're zippy and they get good fuel economy.
I want to buy a Honda.
They're very cheap, low maintenance. They're good cars. They run forever. Ask the Chinese, Japanese.
No, Nick.
Sorry, they don't like each other.
That's a
Shouldn't make
Subaru.
that mistake.
It's a fucking Subaru, not a Honda.
Dude, I was hearing about this dude today that was born in Korea but lived his entire life in Japan and thought he was Japanese, and they like hate the shit out of each other. And so he grew up hating Koreans. And
So he finds out that he dude. Oh no.
Oh, the turmoil
that's
this man
so
must live
bad,
with.
Dude.
To this day. Can you imagine fucking oh god, I'm fucking up this mic.
Dude.
But just like you hate an entire race of people,
Homie,
and then it turns out, you're fucking Korean.
It's like when a mixed kid grows up in a white place, and then
It's like that Clayton Bigsby on the Chappelle Show where he's blind and he's racist against black people, but he doesn't realize he's black. It's exactly like that. Like, I was blind once, but now I see. I knew I didn't look quite the same as everybody. Anyway, should we get into some real current events?
Dude, let's do it, bro. Fucking drop me one nice one, bro.
You sent me a few over.
Dude, I did.
We're kicking it old school. This is weird. I feel uncomfortable.
I know, bro. Gotta get you bringing you off the bench, dog. But get back in here. You fucking do this shit.
Let's fucking do this. I just got an alarming text message that I'm trying to ignore. Isn't that fun when you go to do something on your phone and you're like, okay, to do this thing, and then you see something, you're like, fuck.
Hey, yup. Like then that bill payment comes out, or
I really wish I would not have seen that.
hey, yup.
All right, let's get into this shit. Oh, dude, I've been following this like crazy.
Dude.
GameStop. Let's talk about it.
Dude, yes. Thank you, dude. We have to talk about it, dude. I've been talking all the time with my homie at work, dude. It's crazy.
I was real high at like 10 o'clock last night, and my girlfriend and I were trying to figure this out and like break down exactly what's happening logistically. Like, what is a short sell? What does that mean when you borrow those shares and do all these things? And dude, at the end of it, I was more confused than I could I couldn't figure it out. Essentially, what I understand is somebody will buy stock in a or they will borrow stock in a company at $10 a share. They will then wait until that stock goes down. They will sell it, but then they'll give that share back and pocket the $3 extra on that share. So they're essentially profiting off of businesses in the decline.
Mm-hmm.
You're profiting off of GameStop not being relevant anymore. And so what people on Reddit decided to do, there was this whole group of Redditors. They bought a shit ton of GameStop stock. Like a shit ton of it.
Skyrocketed their shit.
Bro, they went, let's look at it. I want to look at what it was again, because I looked at it the other day. I was like, oh my
Nick, it's on that fucking, it's, yeah, look at their run. And then
so it's down 100 points today, but it's still at an astonishing 225 points.
Dude, oh my.
So we're just gonna look at the 5-day stream, because this is about the time frame that happened. So last Tuesday at 9:30 in the morning, GameStop's stock. Well, we'll even go a little bit farther back, because this would be about when hedge funds would have been starting to buy stock in GameStop in order to cash out on that and make money on the short sell is what they call it. So January 12th of this year, their stock was $19.95 a share. Somewhere around the time that people got their stimuluses and that they noticed that people were buying a bunch of stock in GameStop, and that these specific companies that are hedge funds that do this kind of thing, like the one was called Citadel.
Yes, dude, I've heard of that.
They were one of the big hedge funds that was involved in all this, and they were incorporated with Robinhood, which is one of their sister companies, or maybe they're the parent company to Robinhood.
Something
one of the
like
two,
that.
But they're involved, and they stopped selling GameStop stock on Robinhood. It became this whole thing where you're like, okay,
Yeah.
we're allowed to buy stock in this. You can't tell us. This is capitalism. You're going to let us operate within this system.
Yep. So people started just buying through probably like legit shit like Fidelity and other stuff like that.
So around January 21st, we're at $43. January 25th, we're at 76. So it's gone up considerably. And then all of a sudden, January 27th, it went up to $347.51 a share.
Dude.
So what this means,
Homie,
is these hedge funds that bought the share around January 12th when it was like $20 a share now owe back the difference between $20 and $220 right now. So they owe $200 per share on top of what they borrowed. So this is bankrupting one of these companies that's worth like $1.3 billion. And what they owed on a difference was worth more than their company.
oh my gosh,
It was
dude.
Main Street fighting back, dude. It was the people going, hey, screw you guys for making money on people declining. This is a dirty game within the system.
Yeah.
We don't like it. We're going to fuck you guys over. And honestly, I understand that it's going to lose a few bankers some jobs that have a bunch of extra money and have made money off of people failing for a very long time. I'm okay with that. I really don't care. I'm like, give this power to the people, because you give this power to the hedge funds.
I talked to my homie, and he invested in this like about a couple weeks ago.
No,
like,
shit.
Yeah, like
he bought a bunch of GameStop
homie,
stock.
he told me about all this. So I've been talking to him, and he's a really smart guy. I love my homie. I'm not gonna say his name because I don't want to throw him, but he's a really great guy.
Definitely don't do that.
Yeah.
Good on you.
But we were talking about it, dude, and man, he was telling me that he bought these GameStop stocks, dude, and he had, I swear to you not, I swear if he told me this right, $500, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
came up 500, dude.
If he bought them 2 weeks ago, that'd be around January 15th.
Yeah.
They'd be $36 a share.
Dude.
And they're up to 225 right now. When they closed today, February 1st, it was $225 a share.
Mm-hmm. And dude,
and it was $325 the day before.
Mm-hmm. And like, I looked at it both sides because I did the research because I wanted to figure out how all this was going. I didn't know all this either. And it's basically what billionaires do. And they'll look at these companies, they'll invest in these stocks, and they'll fucking do this exact same thing where they'll get that money and suck it out of shit and then invest back in, do all the shit.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden people on Reddit know how to do it, and that's how it came. We're like, that's what he told me. He was like, dude, if the billionaires are gonna fucking do it, then why can't we?
Yeah.
Why can't I?
There's a lot more of us than there is of them.
Oh yeah,
and this
easily.
is what we've been preaching from the very start, man. If we can all come together on an issue and fight back and solve some of these real issues that we're actually upset about, then we stop fighting with each other.
We gotta be cautious about this though too, because if we keep doing this, dude, I've looked into it and researched. This is how part of the recession happened 2008, 2009. Around that time, these type of things were happening. And I mean, it wasn't what sprung it, but
it was similar in that people could buy shorts against the housing bubble that was building. So what was happening was they would mortgage houses to people that couldn't afford them. And how they were doing that is they were putting them into these mutual funds, which don't ask me to explain that because I don't really get it. But essentially think of it as this big slush fund that the banks and rich people will invest money into because they'll get interest back on that money. And it's this big fund that gets a rating depending on the amount of credit that you have and what kind of loans they're giving out to people and stuff like that. So they were giving out loans to people that couldn't afford it, but they weren't marking it that way on those mutual funds. They would say they had an A rating when really they would have like a C- rating because the people that all were incorporated with all that didn't have good credit and they couldn't really afford to live in the houses that they had. But they couldn't afford it long term anyway. And even if they could, it was kind of like stretching it thin a little bit. You're just like living without. They're giving people loans that they wouldn't give them today.
Yep.
Is essentially what happened. And so what you could do is you could buy shares of that mutual fund to do the same thing, essentially, to tank. You would borrow shares of that, and then you would wait until it tanked like it did, and you would cash out. And the dude that knew this was coming, and he's done a lot of podcasts and he's written a couple books about it, I think, and very intelligent dude, very well-meaning person, but he took advantage of this and he made a fuckload of money off of banks fucking over a lot of people. And I don't really agree with that. I don't think he should have been able to run away with that money. I don't know what you do with that money because he was just operating within the system.
Nope.
And that's the same kind of thing we're seeing right now.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
You're either going to allow it or you're not going to allow it. And I'm glad that we're coming to this crossroads because there's a lot of little dirty games like this on Wall Street that Bernie Sanders was preaching about forever. Bro.
And it's like, dude, that's the thing. We're kind of reaching that level ground of like, if y'all are gonna do it, then we get to do it too. It's like you can't just cheat the system and expect us to stay at the bottom and not try to get this. We got to get money. Like my homie said, it's like, dude, at the end of the day, we all got to get paid, bro.
Yeah, they want a different set of rules for themselves. They expect everybody else to play by the rules that they want. They're basically like the parent that tells you to do something and then they don't do that thing. But you're on equal standing in this situation. Like you're not our parent, you're a public servant. We put you in this place to dictate the things that will be best for society, not best for you.
Just because you put a suit on and drive a little fucking nice little car does not mean that you're not a human being just like me and bleed the same color, dog. That's literally it.
God damn, that weed is smooth, T.
Dude, bro. Most smoothest, tastiest hit, bro. It is just, oh, bro. It's heavenly. It's almost heavenly, dude.
It's like taking a breath of fresh air.
Homie, it is. It's, bro, and it gets you so blasted. Oh, man. Shout out to Summit, dude. It's
heavy indica as well.
Dude, yes.
I was checking into AMC stock. They haven't really done anything crazy.
Yeah.
They were at about $4 a share, and they're up to like 13.
Yeah, because people are doing AMC too, because that's kind of going on. Because movie theaters are going away. It's if you're living under a rock or just haven't really thought about it, people have Netflix, Hulu, all these deals are going down to where we can't really go out. You can't go out to movie theaters. They're trying to make it where we don't have a lot of people in a big setting like that anymore. We're trying to get to a world where it's kind of like small settings.
Well, what's kind of funny is they did the same thing with BlackBerry too.
Yeah.
So BlackBerry stock was at about 658 on January 4th. Well, again, this is what the mutual funds chose. This isn't what Redditors chose. So the mutual funds are choosing failing companies.
Yeah, because
they're choosing BlackBerry. They're choosing AMC because they're in one of the worst spots right now. AMC theater. Who wants to go to a movie theater right now, even if they're open? A lot of people really don't want to be around people right now. While I understand that makes it really hard for business for AMC theaters. So then these mutual funds buy money in. Basically, you're betting against an American company in a lot of these situations.
Yeah.
Like I'm pretty sure AMC is an American-owned company.
Yep.
And I'd have to do my research on that and GameStop and BlackBerry. But if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure those were all American-founded, American-run companies, and they're aiding the economy. So why would you? It seems dirty. So I get it.
At the end of the day, like my question is, does it help the business or does it destroy the business?
It helps the business in the short term, but then what happens?
Yeah,
because they don't really actively sell anything on the market, so it's sort of we're sort of at a standstill here.
Yeah,
where they're like, who's gonna budge first? Is it gonna be the people that own the shares that are now worth so much more? Are they gonna sell? Because if you want all that money, you could certainly sell. But I think a lot of people that are in this situation bought that on principle. They didn't buy it because they wanted to make money. They bought it because they were like, fuck these hedge funds, fuck these people that are making money off of other people failing. I'm going to fuck you right back. Yeah. And they did. And it's all a gamble. Ultimately, when you're short selling, you're gambling. You're gambling that company is going to fail.
Yep.
And when something happens that dictates a shift in the market, and that happens legally, what are you going to do?
Well,
what you gonna do, man?
At the end of the day, though, these companies, I mean, we're seeing as bound to fail, dude. Like, I mean, GameStop, as much as I love GameStop, because, dude, grew up fucking going there, getting all my games, dude. It's just different. I'm getting old. I remember the days when games used to be on discs, and I pop it in there, and I wouldn't have to do an update for 30 or 45 fucking minutes, and I can actually just play the game without having to fucking wait a whole extra day. Dude, and it's like...
It's funny because we laughed at GameStop before this, and now I'm like rooting for them a little bit, you know?
Yeah, dude.
Because you see what's going on that in that aspect of the stock market.
Yeah, dude, and it's just basically that, and it's just bad. It's like, and then AMC, and it's like there's no movies coming out, and everything's switching digitally, and it's just changing, man. But hopefully these companies, bro, because like, man, GameStop, we grew up on that shit, man.
Fucking crazy.
You know, when you go to GameStop, get another Game Boy game.
For real though. I kind of miss it. I miss it, dude. I miss trading in my old games. I'm like, all right, what kind of credit do I have?
And actually getting...
You add up all your little piggy bank dollars and your change, and maybe you got a gift card from a cool aunt or something, or uncle or some shit. You know?
Trading the game and you get more than more than like $2, maybe $1, like 50 cents now.
Yeah. You need a little change anyway. You know
we can't give you any money. You get store credit.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's going to be store credit. Fucking it. Okay. Wait a minute. This says hands-free shoes.
Yeah, dude.
Wait, so you can just slide those bitches right on, and they're full-on shoes?
Homie, you didn't get to see the This doesn't do it justice. I'm like, okay, so I was looking at these stories. We're at the thing. T's making all, I look at the story. I seen this video. Bro, this thing is just fucking chilling, bro, you up in a stance, and you just slide your shit. You know how people know, and it's so fucking cool.
I gotta tell you something right now. I have to watch an ad right now for an ad for Nike. How fucked up is that?
God damn it.
Because what we're gonna watch after this is an advertisement for this new Nike shoe, but we have to watch an ad.
They gotta warm you up for it. They gotta preheat you.
This is that fucking foreplay ad.
Yeah, that's a little foreplay. They're kind of little tongue on the neck, a little kisses, and
they gotta stroke the shaft.
Yeah, they're kind of buttering you up a little bit. Butter in the biscuits, as they say.
Ooh. Well, apparently that's all I need lately.
Oh my god!
A little butter into the biscuits.
But bro, this shit is fucking cool, dude. Look at this shit, dude.
Fucking shoes.
You do this all the time, bro. This is what everybody does. I do this.
Kind of look funky. They're a heel.
Bro.
Oh, shit. My pants. Those are awesome.
Dude, look at that. Isn't that fucking insane?
Okay, so they have a collapsible sole, and it's got like a rubber band looking thing around it, but you step out of it, and it comes up so that your foot can slide out nice and easy. And then when you step into it, it goes right back down.
To give context, look at my shoes, Nick. You know how we do our like fucking laces back there? How all the cool kids do nowadays?
Yeah.
You normally just like
you tuck them.
Yeah, you tuck them. And
shits.
how do you put your foot in, dude?
I just yank them on, dude.
Okay, you don't just slide.
I pull a little back strap thing. And I usually have to like yank them on a little bit because I like my shoes nice and tight.
Nice and tight. Okay.
I don't like my toesies to wiggle.
Oh, okay.
I like my soles to be nice and comfy.
Oh, you like to hug you.
I got those real tall bridge soles.
Oh my god!
They just like smuggle your feet
like a toy guy.
Smuggle your feet right into Afghanistan. You know what I mean?
Oh my gosh, dude!
I don't even know what I'm saying right now.
Yeah, but dude, I slide into them, dude. That's what I do. Like I'll literally with my shoes, bro. I don't even have to touch them. They're loose. I just do that. That's basically the motion I do.
Okay. So you're not worried about like running away from anything.
Dude, oh my god.
See, because that's where my head goes when I'm tying my shoes up real tight. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm thinking if I got to run for any reason, my shoes might fall off.
Just get a fucking serial killer chase.
Don't go into public in moccasins because you don't want to fight in moccasins.
Let's go right now, bro. Take my moccasins off real quick.
Yeah. Let me
kick these off, dog.
Let me take off my fucking slippers real fast.
Yo, Ty, hold my moccasins, dog.
Yeah.
Hold my mocks.
Yeah, they got real poofy
This
insides.
fucking kid wants to go, man. He talked to me wrong.
Can't be doing that shit. You gotta lace up, bro.
But yeah, dude, most people nowadays were fucking lazy, dude. And I remember the days Velcro or just honestly even slip-on shoes, dude.
Yeah,
They
you
made
remember
those.
the dad slip-ons? Those
Yeah.
things are fucking
Yeah,
ugly.
you know. Oh god, dude.
It looks like you
But-
took a Timberland
but
boot,
dude-
chopped it off, sewed it together, and then just put like a little elastic strap on it.
But homie, when you're at the crib and like you kind of want to just have like some shoes on or something, or you need like some slippers, bro, those are the shit, dude. You just slide on little something.
Moccasins are the shit, dude.
Yeah,
Way more
moccasin.
comfy.
Yeah,
You can buy some real comfy ones now. They
You're
really
right.
stepped up the moccasin game. It's
Right.
not like you say moccasin, and sometimes people think like, authentic Native American moccasins that are just leather.
yeah.
They're straight up leather. No, these are white people moccasins.
Oh, dude,
They're plush and fleece.
you're talking about the
They're
ones
like
that Tyler
Uggs.
and Kyle's wear
Yeah, exactly. They're,
when they have the really short shorts too.
yes,
And then the really pink or really light blue polo tee.
they're Tom Brady moccasins.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
Good context.
Yes, exactly. Oh, bro, that's
Dude.
fucking nuts. Speaking of which, dude, well,
Dude.
we'll get into it on Wednesday. We
But-
got another episode this week.
Bro, what I want to say is this is leading towards Back to the Future. Bro, you look at those fucking Nikes that he put on and they
look
lace themselves.
futuristic, bro.
Dude, they look futuristic, bro. I'm looking at it and I'm like,
You can tighten
Uh-oh.
the strap to fit your foot just right too, so you're not like you could run away from someone in these shoes
homie, I saw Elon Musk do this with the car, bro. He
or chase someone.
yeah. Dude, dude,
Not in a scary way. Maybe in a scary way. I don't know, bro.
but
They're
now
Nikes.
this brings new terms to the lace up your Nikes, bro. You better lace.
Make me, bitch.
I don't-
These shoes say "Hold my beer."
Bro,
Make
hold
me.
my beer, dude. I'm just gonna.
God, those are slick.
Now it's like slipping your Nikes. Hey, bro, you better slip in your fucking Nikes before you try me, dude.
All I'm gonna say is they better be comfortable. Shoe goes on sale February 15th for $120.
Oh, that's so cool, dude. That is just, you gotta go watch the video. That is just the coolest thing ever.
They only do it. I'm pretty sure Nike does those things where you have to raffle for the sale or like lottery for the rights to buy a shoe. They're all doing that now for the most part.
Oh yeah, dude. People
So
are
on
hating it.
New shoe releases, you don't just go to the store and buy a pair of shoes anymore. You have to go onto their app or online, and you have to wait until they offer up lottery tickets for the shoe. You have to show up in that time window,
Mhm.
get that lottery ticket. So you have to be there in that time window, and that's usually like when people are at work. If you work an 8 to 5, one was at like 10 o'clock the other day, and I was like, "What the fuck?" I don't even get shoes. It was just one of my buddies that I work with, and he's all into that shit.
Yeah.
And it was like, who has this kind of time, number one? So you get the lottery ticket, right?
Mhm.
And that gets you a chance to get the opportunity to buy the shoes.
Yeah.
So then they do a raffle, like a lottery draw, in a couple days after that. But you have to claim that prize on the app within 24 hours. Otherwise, you lose it, and they can give it to someone else. So it's just this fucking Ponzi scheme that they invented to get people to buy shoes immediately. They're like, we need to sell this many of these shoes in order for this to be profitable for us, and we can just keep doing this and churning out 100 shoes, and people will buy them because they're collectors. It's fucking crazy, dude.
Dude, bro, I'm telling you, like dude. Speaking of it, my Instagram, dude, before, like, I've had it since I was fucking in high school, dude. So before I had a lot of friends, dude, because, you know, I grew up in a school in Tennessee. I had all these, I'd follow the Nike and all this stuff and this shoe outlet and all this stuff. And it's a lot of shoe shit. So,
Yeah.
bro, I look at my Instagram now. It used to be like all these cool, extravagant shoes everybody wearing all shit. Now I look at it nowadays and it's just memes of people getting sad because they lost the bid or couldn't
Yeah.
get the bid, or literally there was no
when
bid.
you can't get the Air Max Retro 12s with the
meme.
Velcro strap and the orange blue
The
style
dumbest memes
with
ever.
the Pippin logo, and you're like, fucking what?
What?
Dude, just put some fucking Skechers on and walk outside. I don't give a fuck.
Homie, that's literally how I am, bro.
Man, I'm not gonna wear
Well, I mean,
Skechers. I don't wear old man shoes.
I was about to say, Nick. It's, you know, and I gotta give it a shout out. You know, it's your style. If you want, you know, you got a style. You gotta be swag. You know,
Well, bro,
profiling.
we'll end it on this.
Gotta be styling, bro. You gotta be profiling, dude. You gotta be having a little something, dog. You gotta, I mean, I can't say shit, dude. I wear the same shoes,
Look at this fucking shoe right here.
same 5 T's.
Look at this shoe. Look at this shoe. These are the suede or the Steph Curry 2s,
How's Rick Ross? Suede.
mid or something like that. I don't even know what they're called because I'm not a shoe dude. But I'll tell you this. They're comfy as fuck. I love them. I get compliments on them all the time. These are the shoes I wear when I want to look nice.
Yeah, dude.
But like a little swaggy. You
Bro,
know what I mean? So I have one pair of shoes to do that. When these go bad, I will replace them with another pair of shoes. But that's it, dude. There's function for this. I don't understand the having boxes of shoes in your room that you're never even going to wear.
Bro, shout out to that being Under Armour, dude. I'm wearing my Under Armours right here, bro. Most comfiest shoes you'll ever wear, bro.
Curry ain't with Under Armour anymore either. These are a throwback.
Hey, bro. Ooh,
Yeah,
those
these are
gonna
one
be
of the first
you
shoes.
could, you could bid those ones, and some freaking sneakerhead might get a hard on.
They're like $150 online right now. I thought about it, but they're used, and I like them. And my sweaty feet have been in there several times.
But dude, bro, this Instagram thing, bro, it'll show like pictures of, I mean, of course, people that are rich, so they probably have lots of sneakers. They might be just sneakerheads from doing it on Instagram. But bro, they'll have like, I watched this one girl, dude. She pulled up she has one of those beds, kind of like this new couch I got that has a lift up part, dude. And it was just all these sneakers, dude. I'm just like, homie, like I couldn't imagine, and like my boy be talking sometimes with like people about like sneakers, and they'll be like, yeah, dude, I spent $450 on it. I'm like, dog, like, whoa, you spent $250, you spent $3, what, huh?
Yeah, this dude told me the other day, he's like, bro, I got 3 pairs of sneakers waiting at home for me. I was like, 3 pairs? And I know what he spends on shoes. So I was like,
homie, over 100.
At least 150
over
a pair.
100.
No, when he buys shoes, he buys them to like add to his collection. So they're specific pairs, so they cost more money.
Oh.
They're usually about $150 to $200. So I was like, short side, $450 on shoes. Whoa. That's like a good car payment, dude.
Dude, and like I understand like investments and stuff, but dog, like stocks. I mean, you just get a clean pair of shoes, wear that shit until they kind of get a little discolored or maybe disoriented, probably about a couple months, and maybe get a nice new clean pair.
Hey, if you do it for an investment, I get it, but just remember, at one point, people collected baseball cards, so your time may be ticking.
Yep.
Sell that shit while you can. Well, shout out to Nike for making those shoes. Those actually look really dope.
Dude, they do
We
look
should maybe
dope.
throw that up on our Instagram.
Hey, yeah.
I don't really want to promote Nike.
I don't know, dude. Yeah.
I like their shoes, but
Yeah.
they're not getting free advertising out of my balls.
Yeah,
Wait,
dude.
what?
They're gonna Colin Kaepernick us. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, we'll get Oh, I wish they would call on Kaepernick us, dude. I think they gave that boy $100 million if I remember right.
Oh no! Yeah, you're
I'm
right.
pretty sure.
Did they?
That dude got $100 million
Oh
contract
my
with them, I'm pretty
gosh.
sure.
Oh.
Either that or it was $10 million. Either way, I was like, holy shit. Guy doesn't even play football anymore.
You know what? We won't suck your dick for it, Nike.
Mm-mm.
We won't even tickle the balls for it.
You want to give me $10 million, I might suck your dick. We could talk, you know what I mean? Steve Ballmer or whoever the dude is that owns Nike. I think that's right. Anyway,
man.
Shout out to Nike.
Yep.
Shout out to
apartments. Shout out to having apartments and not learning them.
And living too close to people.
Yes, learning how loud you should be and not how loud. Not loud. I don't know.
Fuck them, T. That's my motto. They'll be fine.
You're right. You're right. I'm getting too sensitive about it.
As long as you're inside quiet hours, you're fine. That's my thinking.
You're right. So I'm just gonna be like a fucking rock band in my damn apartment.
Why not? Why not, dude? Let them hear it. Let them hear greatness be made.
Dude, I get famous and all of a sudden they're like, he was right under me in my apartment complex. I swear to
We
you.
used to hang out and smoke. You know how he talks about smoking all the time on his albums? We used to hang out and smoke. He does a dope podcast too. Which reminds me, don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe on all the platforms you listen to this podcast.
I feel special. Got my first fanboy.
And it was me. Oh, go check us out, man. We're on iTunes. iTunes. Is it iTunes anymore? It used to be iTunes.
No, bro.
I think
That's
now
old
it's
school.
Apple Podcasts.
Yeah, Apple Podcasts. Go with the times, dude.
Yeah, I'm old.
God, bro.
Breaking out this foreigner
Fucking
record
ancient China.
really, really brought me back to the 80s.
Freaking
Back in my day. Don't forget to go to iTunes or Apple Podcasts, however you prefer to recognize it. and however it prefers to be self-identified. And check us out on Spotify, Google Podcasts, YouTube Podcasts, Amazon Music, Stitcher, Player FM, Opencast, pretty much anywhere you can get a podcast, we're there.
We are there. Check us out. Yo, we're going to be, just a shout out, maybe. We might be on many more platforms coming soon. We're trying to reach out and branch out so you catch us on a lot more. Just anywhere, yo. We're getting out there.
Yeah, we're getting out there. Getting out there so you can get more of us.
Indeed.
Maybe some live shows, maybe some merch, stuff like that. Stuff I'm excited about. You know? Things I want to do in the future.
Then I don't have to be coughing on this mic in front of your face.
Yeah, and I can fart into a real microphone. They have good sound.
Dude, we can have real shit.
Yeah, and I could have room to rip my pants off real nice with those breakaways you got me for Christmas.
Yeah.
I've yet to use those in true form. I did use them the first day, but I had pants on underneath. So
yeah, thank God.
It was the holidays. I didn't want to be naked.
It's a joyous time. You don't want to ruin that.
Yeah. We'll ruin it eventually. We love you.
Deuces.